Imagine a young boy from the gritty streets of Chicago's South Side, playing in the shadow of factories and churches, whose only dream was to serve God. Fast forward decades later, and that same boy stands on the central loggia of St. Peter's Basilica, dressed in white, waving to the world. As the 267th Pope of the Catholic Church, the very first American-born pontiff in 2,000 years of history. His name? Pope Leo XIV. Born Robert Francis Prevost, this is not just another papal biography. This is a story of faith tested by poverty, missions in war-torn Peru, and quiet leadership. And a dramatic conclave that shocked the entire world in May 2025. How did a humble Chicago math teacher become the shepherd of 1.3 billion Catholics? Today, we dive deep, with never-before-told details from his childhood, his battles in Peru, and the secret voting inside the Sistine Chapel. If you love in-depth stories of faith and history, then please hit that subscribe button right now and smash the like button. Thank you. Now let's begin. Our story begins on September 14, 1955, at Mercy Hospital in Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood. Robert Francis Prevost entered the world. His father, Louis, was a U.S. Navy veteran who served at Normandy. His mother, Mildred, was a librarian of Creole and Spanish roots. The family lived in Dolton, Illinois. Robert, called Rob at home, grew up in a house at 212 East 141st Place. From the beginning, faith was the heartbeat of the Prevost home. His parents prayed the rosary daily. His mother would wake the boys for daily mass. Robert served as an altar boy at St. Mary of the Assumption. He even played saying mass at home with his brothers using toy altars. By 8th grade, he chose the Augustinians. He attended St. Augustine Seminary High School, where he was a star student and debate leader. In 1973, he entered Villanova University, earning a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics while working as a groundskeeper to pay his way. On September 1, 1977, he entered the novitiate. He made his solemn vows in 1981, dedicating his life to service and the writings of St. Augustine. His priestly ordination came on June 19, 1982 in Rome. He later earned a doctorate, focusing on authority as a form of service. In 1985, he was sent to the Augustinian mission in Peru. This decade would shape him forever as he arrived in Chulucanos. He mastered Spanish and helped with disaster relief after devastating floods, living simply among the people of Trujillo. He traveled by horse to remote indigenous communities, defending human rights against guerrillas and government abuses. He criticized corruption and called for justice. Peruvians would later call him one of our own. He even became a naturalized citizen. In 1999, he was elected Prior Provincial in Chicago. By 2001, he was elected Prior General of the Worldwide Order, based in Rome. He traveled the globe strengthening communities, even meeting a certain Cardinal Jorge Bergoglio, the future Pope Francis, in 2004. In 2014, Pope Francis appointed him Bishop of Chiclayo. He was consecrated on the Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe. In this conservative diocese, he lived simply, supported trafficking victims, and was praised as a bridge builder and calm leader. By 2023, he was called to Rome as prefect of the dicastery for bishops. On September 30th, he was made a cardinal. Then came May 2025. After Pope Francis's death, 133 cardinals entered the Sistine Chapel. No clear favorite was in sight. On May 8, 2025, white smoke rose. Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost received the required majority. The announcement, Habemus Papam. Cardinal Dominique Mamberti proclaimed the new Pope Leo XIV. The quiet American Augustinian had become the shepherd of millions. Why Leo XIV? He chose it to honor Leo III, who addressed the social questions of the First Industrial Revolution. He wanted to address the challenges of artificial intelligence and human dignity in our own digital age. His inauguration Mass on May 18, 2025, drew hundreds of thousands. He began a papacy focused on peace, migrants, and creation. In his first year, he condemned wars in Ukraine and Gaza, calling for an end to imperialist invasions and human suffering. On AI, he has warned of manipulation and urged ethical use, while canonizing new saints like Carlo Acutis. Today in 2026, Pope Leo XIV reminds the world that the Church is holy by Christ's presence, not human perfection. From Chicago streets to the Vatican throne, his journey proves that God chooses the humble to lead. Thank you for watching. Will his focus on social teaching and AI shape the church for generations? Let us know in the comments. God bless you.